All right, second round, playing first, keeping. Yeah, it's pretty easy keep. We can even activate this thing sometime during the course of this game, which is kind of fun. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon, but we've got a pretty nice line here of, depending on what they do, we could just run the Nylea's Presence out, especially if we're going to miss a land drop or if we need a double black or something. If he plays any type of creature, we just drop Return Phalanx. And then Nylea's Presence. I think the Scourge Mark on the Nylea's Emissary is where that wants to end up eventually. Putting it on the Phalanx doesn't do a ton. The whole reason why we're playing it, especially in a deck that can rarely activate it, is because it's a 3/3 for 2 and it blocks excellently as such. Making it a 4/3 for 2 on blocks that's not a big leap. The difference between 2 power and 3 power on the blocks is huge. You like the class of cards that you hit when you go up to 3 power versus 2 in this set is massive. I mean, just think of off the top of your head, all the emissaries you trade with if you're a 2/3 versus if you're a 3 power versus 2 power, cards that we're running, right? Like Nessian Courser, it trades with that now. It trades with Nylea's Disciple, it trades with like Borderland Minotaur, stuff like that, and all of a sudden you're trading for 4 drops, and that's why this 2 drop is so impressive, because it essentially blocks every 2 drop profitably, meaning that there's only a few that can actually attack into it without a combat trick or something. It trades for most 3 drops. And it even trades for some 4s and a pretty big subset of 4s. So anyway, that's why we're running that guy. But, when you got a Trampler, you want to get its power higher. That's pretty straightforward. Our opponent must have been listening as he came back right when I finished talking. So that was kind of nice. Right, so let's see what colors we're looking at here. Well, plains. Still don't have a 3-drop anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this Nylea's Presence here. I want to make sure we keep hitting our land drops. We do have a couple of nice 4s here that we want to be able to get out on time. All right, Sweetie does nothing, which is definitely ideal. And I think I'm just going to run the Satyr out. We could take the line where we just play the Return Phalanx, but I really want to make sure that we cast an Erebos' Emissary or Nylea's Emissary on the next turn here. And this is just working out too good to be true for us, because we get to... Actually, I don't even know if... Actually, I do think I want to... So here's the thing. We're going to Freakus Cure this thing right now. That thing's out of here. No doubt about it. But do we want a Scourge Mark here to try to hit a land drop? Probably do. I mean, this is going to be on duty, and I'd rather have the Scourge Mark on something else, ultimately. But I feel like we just need to get it out of our hand, and hey, it might come in handy later. All right, see, that's why. Because now, we're going to be really happy that we got that thing out of our hand. Because we're a little bit crimped on mana here, and drawing the Nemesis Immortals next turn and then having to keep moving on, it gets worse and worse for us as we go. Acolyte, sure. Scorpion. All right, this seems fine. I think I like just running out Agent of Horizons and then just playing the Scorpion. We could have played Erebos' Emissary, which can start attacking the next turn, but I kind of like just getting the Scorpion down. We're playing against green. And, if we draw a land here, well, I mean, here's the thing. I really want to bestow these guys. I mean, that's the first order of business. That's what I really want to do here. Okay, I think I'm just going to play Erebos' Emissary this turn. I want to bestow this for sure. Yeah, sure, why not? This is probably going to get pitched to this at some point. If we do, that's going to make this cost one less, so we can start kind of working our way up the chain as far as that goes. But this return phalanx looks like it's not going to do a ton this game. We get an idea here of what he does, but well, got a little better. And we're still missing lands, though, very annoyingly. I think I just say go here. I've got this opportunity. I've got Erebos' Emissary I can pitch a couple of things to if I want. But really I just need to find some lands here. Oh, awesome. Love to hear that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love it when people do that. That's I put a lot of work on this show, and it's nice to hear that it's doing something. So, our hand is awesome. Oh my god! A 9/9, you say? Okay. Yeah, you made a 9/9, I guess. Okay, now we're just starting to run a little bit bad here. But I still think we just want to sit back. Thankfully, he doesn't have any way to get these guys through yet. And the Scorpion is essentially holding off his entire team, which is kind of insane. Wouldn't be surprised if he started to just say, screw it, though, we're going to start trading here. Unfortunately, he can monstrous this, so my Emissary is quite a bit worse in that case. Yeah, I think he's going to send in with both of them here. Oh. A Disciple's attacking. I don't think that guy's going to do much for a while here. Well, we drew a spell at least. Fortunately, it just basically replaces the one that we just had. Oh man, this has been bad. We have not drawn lands. I mean, when was the last time we drew a land? Jeez. Alright, so here's a monstrosity for this guy. And we just have to make sure that we maneuver ourselves to stay alive, because, man, we need to get up to this so that we can put it on this and get 2 Death Touch activations. But it's starting to look like that's going to get sketchy really quickly here. Yeah, we're going to have to take a big hit of damage here. I think he's just going to finally say screw it. Yeah. It's a weird attack, though. Maybe he's not going to say screw it. Alright, well. Guess I'm going to block here and just try to eat this thing. I mean, these are just rotting in my hand anyway. And I can actually cast this next turn if I am able to do this. Actually, I can cast it now. Yeah, actually, I think I'm just going to let it sit like that. I'll just fog that thing. I should have just taken 3, obviously. But now that I look at it, I can cast this next turn, and then if I draw some lands, I can actually just cast this. I think that's fine. That was a mistake, but I don't know if I'd call it a huge one. Just a kind of a dumb one. But I think I'd rather just have these in my hand. I was just going to kill my guy anyway. Alright. So I guess he just wanted to try to get it, make sure my creature was big enough to kill it first, which is fine. I mean, now that clears the way for all these other things that I have. Alright, there's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still can't do this, which is really going to be a huge play this game. Seriously, this Nylea's Emissary on this Sedge Scorpion is going to keep me alive. He should have just said, screw it, I'll trade a Sedge Scorpion for one of these things and just pound it on me, but he's been reluctant to do that, and I'm fine with that. So let's cast this, and then say go. And now we can actually kind of do some double blocking here and there. Can also just take a hit if I need to. I mean, I can take 10. Alright, now he's going to get feisty. And if you're going to attack with that, you might as well attack with that one. Oh, that's a weird attack. He's offering for me to trade my Nessian Courser for his kind of beefy mana monster. Which I'm fine with. He's got something here, I'm sure, but so do I. Alright, so what did you order first? He did Nemesis of Mortals first. So I need to do Nemesis of Mortals as well. Alright, so that knocks that thing off, but doesn't really do much beyond that. Yeah, whatever, he's got another one. Alright, now we're in business. So let's do this first. Okay, now that that's on there, I feel a lot better. Not that this is going to be easy, but we do have some pretty sweet situations here because, like, I can ultimate this thing. And then, nice, I've got like one black mana symbol. Anyway, I can ultimate this thing. Can I do it now? Pay 6. Yeah, I can do that now. Good timing. That's funny. Plain black green, trying to get it to work right now, and he messages us that. That's pretty funny. So I think I can just say go here, and make my Nemesis Immortals just huge, because we're going to take a little bit from this. But if I don't want to, I can just Lash of the Whip it too. But what I can try to set up is for him to make a mistake. And the mistake would be that he like tries to just do some chintzy blocking on our Nemesis, and then I can get him with Lash. Ooh, he drew something big, a Vulpine Goliath. All right, well, looks like we're going to be stalemated for a while longer. Zoop. Get big. And then I probably just want to play my Gray Merchant here, although it doesn't really do anything at all. Maybe I don't even want to. Yeah, I'm just going to say go. I'll probably have to Lash of the Whip this thing at some point, but I just don't think I need to right now. Yeah, I don't think I do. Just keep going here. Oh man, this matchup. We have a lot more ways to pick off his small guys than he does ours, but still. Alright, I've seen enough of this. I don't want to take 6 to 8 from that thing. Now we have moved into the flood portion of our game. Sure. Make a guy. Oh, that's yucky. Oh man, this guy is playing 2 Vanquish the Foul in the main. Ugh. It's so good against us, and it's such a bad card. Ooh. Yes. Yes, sir. This card's incredibly good versus him. Just shockingly good against him. And all we need is a Whip of Erebos now. Yeah, this card. Such a bad card. Alright, he's had enough. And who can blame him? So this is going to block here for sure. I'm not going to block that with this. I'm not going to block with this at all. I'm just going to take a hit here, but I'm just trying to decide if I want to yeah, I think I just want to trade here probably. Yeah, that seems fine. Take my medicine. Go down to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So I don't have enough to do both here. So say go. Just gonna blow up Reverent Hunter and then eventually start beating down. Chronicler. Well, this seems like a good time. I want to make sure that I do this now so he doesn't get the card, because this is the only creature he has that has any +1/+1 counters on it, and it's the one I want to kill anyway. So enjoy your not card. Alright, so we're flooding out a bit here, but I think... Do we have any attacks yet? That's the question. I guess not. So let's just get some life back. I mean, we want the game to go long, so this theoretically benefits us. But we do need to find that whip before we can start kind of abusing stuff a little bit here. And another one. Alright, well, we are fully stalemated here. Maybe I shouldn't have traded off that guy. Does that do anything? Yeah, sure does. And we have definitely hit the land pocket here for sure after being stuck on him. Yeah, this guy's the one I was talking about, though. Oh, man. It's a good draw. Yeah, this is going to be bad for us if we don't draw something, and we are not drawing anything here. There it is. Whip a good. Alright, so what do we want to bring back here? Probably just kick things off with something big like a Vulpine Goliath. What else can we bring? These don't really do much. Yeah, I think we just go big. Because we're actually going to be able to potentially monstrosity this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's probably going to be 5 or 6. Yeah, we'll be able to do it pretty easily. So let's get Vulpine Goliath for starters. And let's attack with this guy and this guy, because this thing now becomes quite a bit better as well. Because if we can bring it back, I think we have enough mana since we flooded so hard to actually monstrous it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, pretty easily here. So we actually want this to die now. And it's going to be pretty rough for him to deal with this. Like, we're getting 9 here. Oh, I should attack with Grey Merchant as well, as we kind of want that to die too, because we can hit him for virtual 5. So I'll attack next turn with him too. Yeah, that was actually, it's more than 5. It's actually lethal. So that was, or not lethal, but it's 7. So that was a mistake. And he goes into panic mode here, but this just plays right into exactly what we want to happen. So let's just double block here. Free block there, I guess. I mean, we gain more life out of that than he does to us. It's pretty nasty, to be honest. But I'm fine with that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was going to get back the Nemesis, and I think that's still the plan here. Let's get back the Nemesis. That costs 4 mana. All right, so we're going to be doing that. Attack, attack, attack. And he can't... He can block this, but we just gain life for free off of it because he blocks it with Acolyte or whatever. But if he gets greedy and tries to kill it, then it gets really ugly for him. All right, he's going to chump. Oh, he is going to do this. And strangely, I have a 2-for-1, and I'm not going to... Okay, yeah, he changed his mind. I mean, that would have been funny, though. Like, I have a 2-for-1, and I just don't do it. Okay, so these are trading. This is all happening. These are all things. And your move. And then we get to Keepsake Gorgon next turn, blow this thing up. Yeah, we only had a couple more turns to get that whip, but we got him. And there's a last breath. It exiles it. Ooh, that's nasty. Nothing I can do, I don't think. I can free because Kira doesn't do anything. All right, good play. He's playing all the worst removal, and it's very good against us. It's really awkward that that's actually going to work, but this isn't going to work. Because we're going to kill that. And we just need any more beef that we have available. And now he gets to trade off Chronicler for Nylea's Emissary or whatever, but I get to Freaka's Cure. It's a 2-for-1 him here if he tries to double block anything else. Like this. Okay, and that leaves us in a nice position because we've got draw steps plus anything in our yard to just keep throwing at him. Well, that's a good draw. I think we can just keep throwing stuff at him here, though. Like, for one thing, I can get the Agent of Horizons and get in for 3 guaranteed, so that seems legit. Erebos' Emissary, if I draw like a crappy creature, I can do that too. Otherwise, Nessian Courser's not really going to get it done here. So let's get this Agent. Do a little of this. Yeah, Setessan Griffin's a good rip for him for sure. Something with 4 toughness combined with another something with 4 toughness is kind of brutal. And he's clearly just trying to grind us out here. So we've got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 2 of the last 3 cards. This could actually get kind of sketchy close for us. I get to attack with Sedge Scorpion here. Emissary doesn't do anything. Go ahead. Just got a bow. He's 1 ahead. I think I might get decked here, actually. Let's see what we draw. I can't remember what else we have in the deck. Gaining the life doesn't do anything. Courser, Emissary, Returned Phalanx. We can get in 3 damage here, but then he gains 3 life back. So yeah, this isn't good at all. And if we get in 3 damage, we lose our Nylea's Emissary on the board, and he gets to keep everything. Yeah, I think we might get decked here. Kind of awkward. All right. So that's all of those, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. So our next 3 spells are action. Did he not use his whip? Oh, that was nice of him. No, now he's going to use it. Well, we still have outs, but I can't remember what else we have. But we need to, if we kill this, then we can get there. But all right, well that'll help. Yeah, that definitely helps. Because this means this thing can actually attack now. And I guess I'll get a Returned Phalanx here. Because he's going to want to get rid of this. Because I got 2 more spells coming, plus Nessian Coursers for days. And an Emissary if I draw something that we think, like if it's a creature on the last turn, I can pitch it to Emissary as well. All right, he's going to block, and then he's going to do something. All right, he's going to take the 5 here, go down to 3. That's fine by me. And go back up to 6, so we get in for 2 after all is said and done. Well, there's ways we can win this, though it's definitely not looking great here. I was going to look up and see what those last 2 cards are, but then it doesn't really matter. Like, they are what they are. All right, it's Nylea's Disciple, which we can throw away. This doesn't actually do anything for next turn. We certainly don't care about the life gain. So let's get back Erebos' Emissary this time. Because this way we can actually win. You know, he's got something. Oh no, he's just pumping. All right, sure. He's going to gain his life first. Okay. Yeah, I like that block. That's good. So he takes 5. I can kill Karametra's Acolyte by ditching the Disciple, but then I don't get the Disciple anymore, but it can't get through anyway. Yeah, so I think I am going to do that. And then say go, and I get one more rip at it here. Yeah, I don't think I can get through for 7, unless I hit something like a... what's it called? Did we get a sip? Oh, never mind. Yeah, we did get a sip. That would have been good, too. Yeah, let's see if we can make it work anyway. Sip this thing. Yeah, I think we just needed that last turn, and then I think we can get him. I don't think we can now, though. We have to get in for 7. And what do I have? A Courser here to get him with? Or a Disciple in this case? Yeah. Actually, is that exactly lethal? I think it might be. He goes to 5. If he doesn't have anything. Hey, that's how you do it. Wow. Closest possible. That was kind of insane. That was just insane. That was just totally insane, actually. I'm going to take this Shredding Winds in because there was 2 targets that are very annoying for us that we definitely want to be able to kill. And then we want to get big here. Also, I think Cavern Lamp, maybe Cavern Lamp instead of the Vulpine Goliath, actually. Viper's Kiss should be in as well. What's bad against him? Not a ton of this stuff. Most of this stuff was quite good. The Freakus Cures are nice. In fact, I wonder if I think the Freakus Cures are probably just fine, actually, instead of this Shredding Winds. Because they do both kill the things that we were worried about there. Best card in the deck against him. I wonder if I do want Viper's Kiss. He's got that the huge guy, but I feel like we have some different ways to deal with it. I think I'll wait. It wasn't like we saw monsters all over the place, or did we? I don't think we did. Let's take out a pump spell here, maybe. These all seem good. Yeah, let's try like this. That was an insane game. Yeah, he's you can see he's lamenting that bow trigger that bow activation that we talked about. I'm not going to play my Scorpion. I probably should just play my Scorpion, actually. Yeah, I'll just miss 1 damage, I guess. I mean, it's really going to be on blocks anyway, but... Oh, he didn't last breath it. I thought he would. Yeah, he missed that one, and it cost him the game. It's pretty frustrating from his side. All right, this is what this is here for. And then we get to play Emissary next. So pretty reasonable draw for us here. Things look like they're moving in a happy direction for us, though I gotta say his deck can put up some big stuff and it can get kind of ugly. Servant, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out the Emissary here. This is a really important one. I'm not gonna offer this trade. Cavern Lampad on a black creature means that I can get through and get some huge hits in. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be happening. All right, so let's attack you here. And I'm just going to say go. If he has, what's it called, the pump spell, we're in a little bit of trouble there, but not a huge deal, I don't think. No, I guess I don't care about that. We're at 26. And here's the bow. All right. Well, that does make me care about that a little bit more. I was going to Cavern Lampad, and then I decided it would be better just to throw the Goliath out there. Kind of make him have something here. I mean, he could spend his whole turn killing this thing with his one of his vanquishes, and then I can just slam Cavern Lampad on this. Yeah, see, this generally favors me. He's taking a bunch of hit damage here. Sure. So he gets to keep gaining 3 life. Bow is a huge hassle. Attack. Gain a couple life. Take 5. Say go. All right. Well, I think we're behind here. I don't love the position that we're in. I don't think it's awful by any stretch, but racing a bow is incredibly difficult. Now it's like nearly impossible. The real issue is just that we've drawn a bunch of lands. No attack. All right. We don't really have a way to punch through the last chunk of damage here. If he just dedicates 2 mana every turn to gaining 3 life, then, I mean, if he does nothing, we can kill him. If he does nothing. But it'll take 2 more turns at least. All right, there's a Reverent Hunter. So now you can start applying pressure. I mean, the question is just if he has any life gain or any way to interact with this. If he has either of them, we're in a very bad position. I don't know why he isn't attacking, though. It's very strange. He must not realize that this has Intimidate. And we are drawing all the lands. Oh, he's just got something, that's why. Alright, so he has Ray of Dissolution, which doesn't really change things. I mean, it does change things. Like, it changes it a lot, but we still just need to draw stuff. And we're not at all. Now we take 8, and he finishes us off very quickly if this is the way the game proceeds from here. Yeah. He goes to 4 after this. And we're flooding really hard. Ugh. Boo. Come on, something good. No, not something good for him. Alright, there's something. Attack him here. He goes up to 7. I can bring him back down to 5. But he has lethal. That's really awkward because these guys are going to have death touch when they attack, so I'm going to be in a pretty bad spot either way. Yeah, this one I think is kind of in the books here. It was a reasonable draw we hit here, but we really needed to hit something. We needed him to not have this, and we needed to hit something else. What do I need to cast this guy? 3 whole mana, you say? Alright, that's what I got. Yeah, and unfortunately I have to block this guy. Yeah, make him think about it at least. His clock is pretty darn low. Ours is as well, but the differential's pretty big there. It's a 3-minute differential. It means that unless I talk too much, we're not really in a bad spot as far as that goes. All right, so he's going to ship the team here. Oh, he's not. He should. All right, well, he didn't. So we take our lumps. And we get to attack him. I don't think... Do I have any way to make this thing unblockable? No. Yeah, that's the kind of business we need at this point. Get huge. Something good. Really good. Amazing. Scourge Mark. I have seen worse than that, so let's do this. And something awesome. It's got to be ridiculous. Maybe a whip. Whip, whip. Voyaging Satyr. Alright, well. Make him block, I guess. Yeah, and then he chumps here. Goes down to 5. And then I'm just going to make him do stuff. Well, we lost this one, but he got his bow and we didn't get our whip, and that's just not fair. I mean, come on. How am I supposed to battle without it? Okay, so let's take a look again at what we want to do here. His that griffin is pretty important, and I could definitely see bringing in a Shredding Winds. Now we've got double Artisan to Sorrow, and we could bring one in for his bow. The thing that makes me really hesitant is that we just haven't seen much else in the way. Like, there's very few targets for him. I mean, the other one that we saw was like an Observant Alseid, and was there anything else? No, I guess there's a Nylea's guy. Yeah, this is actually seems just fine. In fact, it seems kind of good now that I think about it. Probably should have had it in last turn, to be honest. This guy definitely did good for us. Guess I can just ditch the Scourge Mark here. Okay. I'd like to play first. No. He says he's still mad. Just all fired up about that one misclick he had, or forget, or whatever it's called. Alright. Fire off a Satyr here. Ooh, dueling Satyrs, you say? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ooh. That's a good one. I think I just attack here, actually. Yeah, he figured it out. Good. So we need creatures now. That's all we really need. Just creatures. As many as we can get. Alright. I'm not going to play a 4 there, you say. Let's take that thing down for now. And I think I'm just going to say go, actually. But then he doesn't attack me. Okay, well. I'm just going to do a little of this then. This should benefit us because I can play the whip next turn and still attack. So if he wants to start getting aggressive, I can just be like, sure. He's got a lot of pressure to try to win this game as soon as possible. Acolyte doesn't help. Is this good? I'm just going to attack. Just going to trade. No? I'm surprised by that. Oh, he's got Vanquish. Okay. Though, yeah, still don't really love the way this turns out for him. He gets to attack me for 5, but I get to hit him back, and I get to whip stuff potentially. Yeah. Should have played that swamp first, but probably won't matter. All right, more creatures, please. And hurry. Sure. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Go ahead. Scorpion resolves. Don't think he has any combat tricks, so I'm going to have to take some aggressive action here to get this thing off the ground. 2, 3, and then I get to Freaka's Curate. But I just need to get that thing out of here. Lampad. And Yeah, we'll just get the Leaf Crown Dryad back and attack with it. Why not? I just want to keep my life total as high as humanly possible here, because our opponent is actually just so far behind on the clock at this point. Block you, gain a couple of life. Sip. Alright. Actually, what am I doing? No, it won't matter. Get rid of this guy. I can still attack. I was going to sip post-combat, but it didn't actually matter. Alright, well, we got him down to 7 here. Apparently he thinks we're racing. Guess he's just racing the clock, though. Alright, looks like we're going to be in a good position to win here. One, two, three. Oh. Oop. There you go. Your move. Yes. Still like our chances here. Get monstrous. Attack, attack. He goes to 5. We say go. Trying to play a real game here. And we got there. All right. See you guys in the finals. That was an insane one.